watching one movie, and the guy was in prison reading a book. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so jealous on this guy. He was in prison reading book freely, having all the day for himself. So this is something that I kind
Yeah,
of
I know what you mean. But the thing is,
desire.
the problem there is that
Mhm.
the problem is there's no myth around that. Because I would actually argue that if you talk to most people, I feel like there's like a common narrative going around that says like, oh, work isn't everything. Money isn't important. Like you gotta, you know,
Mhm.
you gotta live life, you gotta
I'm
work life balance. Like that is the common narrative. That is the myth. It's the conventional truth.
Yeah, but there is,
And that's why it
yes,
doesn't work.
I just want to say something. So people are saying so many things. When I go
Mhm.
on TikTok, I see people having their daily routine, like I put this cream and then that cream and la 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 la. So if I'm going to do like everything to for like self-care, I will need the whole day for that. So people are saying so many
I know,
things
but
about
there are things that
self-care,
that's
but
why
they don't do
it's
it.
but that's why it's so important for you to understand what most people think. And I think this is where a lot of people get caught up, is that they think that just because they hear it all the time, they think that because they think the one way, they think that everyone else also thinks that way.
Okay. So
But
maybe
it's
we
not
need,
true. Like maybe you think that the narrative is that you got to work hard so that you can save money and then later on you can retire. Maybe that's what you think is the narrative. Maybe that's what you
Mhm.
think everybody's saying. But from
Okay.
where I'm seeing it, I don't see anybody say that actually. Actually, when Gary Vee says that, or somebody's like say that, and you read the comments, everybody talks shit about, like when I said the thing where I said, oh, I always work my ass off, and then like my boss always gave me a raise. When I said that in the comments, people talk shit about it. They're like, this is a sure way to get exploited. You shouldn't work your ass off. So obviously, that is not the narrative.
Okay.
Most people are not saying that. Most people are actually
So
saying the
we
opposite. Like work life
then,
balance, you got to enjoy your
okay.
life. Like that's what most people are saying.
Well, this is good then, because now my starting point, if my
Well, it's
starting
not
point
good.
is wrong, it's good because now I know where I need help. Uh, what if I, for example, have like myth bank and I see what is the narrative of society in my like time right now. So maybe this will be
But it
helpful
also
because
changes, right? Because if you were to say, like, if you talked to me 15 years ago, I
yeah,
would have
of
said
course.
everybody's talking about hustle culture, hustle, hustle, hustle. Like, but now the narrative is the opposite. Everybody's talking about work life balance and
Mm-hmm.
how, and I'm like, both are bullshit, by the way. Do you know what I mean? Because I now I see so many people using the work life balance as an excuse to be lazy. Do you understand what I mean?
No.
Like I see people that are like, oh yeah, but work isn't everything, and they literally work like 20 hours a week. And I'm like, you're never gonna build a business like how many people come to me and ask me for advice and they're like, oh, how do I build my business? Blah, blah, blah. And I look at their life and they're like on Netflix, going on social media, going on vacation. I'm like, well, you're never gonna build a business like that. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Well, but I
So
think it's not about laziness. It's about unrealistic goals then. I'm
yeah.
totally fine if somebody wants to work 20 hours a week and do whatever what they want with their life.
But I'm just
This
saying,
is not a problem.
the reason why they have that problem is because they hear people like Ariana Huffington, who's super successful, talking about work-life balance. They see all these successful talking about work-life balance and blah blah blah. So they're confusing that, okay, I can be successful and I can have work-life balance too. But what they don't realize is that working 20 hours a week and fucking going on vacation and traveling, doing all these things, that's not work-life balance.
Mhm.
That's just you being lazy. Like work-life balance means you're still working a full You're still working hard,
Yeah.
and then you're still
Okay.
living your life. That's the work-life balance, right? And then and now the narrative has gone too far one way. And I think, and that's the whole thing that I'm trying to break here, is that whenever somebody says some conventional truth like that, oh, like Ariana Huffington, work-life balance, it's about, not everything is about work, blah, blah, blah. That's not helping some people. It's actually not helping most people, because most people don't understand what that means. It's like I was coaching this one guy, and and me talking about like he's like playing video games too much. I'm like, you gotta stop playing video games. And I was like, just minimize to the minimum. And then he's like, oh, I'm still playing 3 hours a day. I'm like, what? Like his entire idea of work-life balance is so skewed.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like most kids these days, their idea of hard work is so skewed. They don't really know what hard work really means. So what they're actually doing is they're being lazy, and they're calling it work-life balance. For you, you should really try to come up with like a myth truth that you've debunked yourself, that you personally debunked in your own life.
I'll think about it, but I don't have like a clear
Most people don't.
guidance where
And
to
it's the
search.
problem. Like,
Mm.
you really think that the reason why I'm able to make those content is because I just know how to word things a certain way? Or do you think the reason why I know how to make those content is because I've actually lived it, and I've experienced it, and I've actually learned those things in real life and applied them in my real life?
I believe that you are applying them in the real life. And I also believe that that is not enough, because you know how to extract something, how to use it. And I don't. But
I
I still
know.
have my lessons that I probably learned because, through time, I guess. I hope that I'm evolving. But I'm not aware of the in a way that you are.